Good morning, everyone. It's Gail Hanlon here with the Coffee News Live, just for you, our readers, our partners in business, and our restaurants that everybody loves. Coffee News is the largest restaurant publication in the world, and my particular area is St. Catharines, Thorold, and Niagara on the Lake in the Niagara region. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome and congratulations, you found us. And we are here to entertain, to make your day a little bit brighter. So grab a coffee. Hopefully, you've got your coffee or your tea. Mm, I like putting in a big cinnamon stick. But anyway, we are here to help your day be better, help your week be better, and to focus on some wonderful businesses in the region who are here to help you. And also restaurants. Boy, trying to get a restaurateur on the show, really difficult now that everybody's opening and doing breakfast and things like that because they're all super busy in the morning. So if you are watching this on your phone in a restaurant, please tag the restaurant and let me know that you are here for one, and two, that you are at your favorite place. I want to hear about everybody's favorite restaurants in the comments. Please put them in there, and we will do a shout out. Absolutely. So let's get started. We have a fabulous guest today. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, let's say you have a birthday to announce or a special anniversary or a stag and doe or something like that, or just a shout out to somebody you love, I'm delighted to have you on the show. Here is the the link to join me as a guest. That is the guest link. And let's see now. Sometimes, doing live, it's crazy. I actually lost a show 2 weeks ago and had to get the guests back again. So last week we had the guests that were on 2 weeks ago. And so sadly, I did a show and it just didn't save. So anything can happen. But right now, I can see that we are live. And on my laptop to the left of me here, I can see both the stream to YouTube and to Facebook. So if you know people who are not on Facebook, you can always direct them to our YouTube channel, which is STC for St. Catharines. So three letters STC, and then Coffee News. So the problem is that a lot of people leave out the second C and just put one C in, and it doesn't work. So STC Coffee News. .com is our website too. So you can go on actually and read along with us at stccoffeenews .com/online, which I will put into the chat soon. Okay, so let's get the coffee news on here and start reading because we want to know what everybody's talking about. So this is the edition for August 17th. You will notice that coffee news is dated for every Monday. And so every Monday there is a fresh, brand new coffee news in your email if you sign up for the subscription, which is super easy. You go to this page and you scroll down to the bottom and you put in your information. So then I will be able to send you the coffee news every week so that if you can't join us live, you can read it yourself and enjoy. Okay, so let's get started. Our sponsor this week is Right Pools. And if it's not a right pool, it's the wrong pool. I love that. All right, let's talk about our noisy, can I read? Noisy neighbors. The new neighbors of Dominique Duth, who lives in the Landes region of southwestern France, are very annoyed. They don't like the racket made by a flock of ducks and geese Duth keeps in her back garden, sorry. So they took her to court. The judge on the case said the flock could stay, but asked for more information, including a an acoustic audit to scientifically test the level of the noise. Duth's lawyer thinks that the judge is buying time and hopes the two parties will work things out between them. So let's see. How would you like to live next to a flock of geese? I kind of would like it. It would be kind of nice. I mean, I know from walking through parks that goose poop is everywhere. Yes, I said goose poop on Facebook Live. Um, and it's not fun to step in, so you got to watch where you're going. But it would be nice to have the live sounds of living things. Maybe that's just me. Okay, let's go back to everybody's talking and thank all of our partners. If you need your basement done or foundation repairs, uh, Clean with Bear, we've got that special guest on today. Um, and water, clean water, and all sorts of wonderful people in the region ready to help you out. Scaring monkeys. Okay, I'm going to take down our ducks and go on to monkeys. Seems to be an animal day. All righty. Farmers in India worry about their crops being ruined by bands of monkeys. But Shrikant Gowda, a farmer in Karnataka, has found a way to solve the problem. He dyed his dog's hair to look like tiger stripes. When the monkeys caught sight of the dog named Bulbul near the coffee crop, they ran away. Before taking this action, Gouda had tried stuffed tigers, which worked for a while, and then the monkeys caught on. Now, Gouda uses his tiger dog along with large pictures of tigers to keep the monkeys away. And yes, I do in fact have a picture of our puppy here. I'm just gonna hide this. It looks kind of good. Good morning, Jamie. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Lovely to see everybody joining us. So, what do you think, Jamie? Does it? It's pretty convincing. Although the face, I'm not sure about the face picture. I think I've got that next. The monkeys aren't too impressed. Neither is the dog, actually. So, well, that's one ingenious way. And thank you again to all of our partners who make Coffee News possible, to bring you smiles and laughs and joy and helping you out every day. Unique cheese. Now, this one was really super interesting. A creamy, delicious cheese made in Sweden is called this word that I'm going to try to pronounce now, and you can laugh at me later. Vasterbottenost. Vasterbottensost. Okay, that's a good try. Well loved by many, this cheese is made in the village of Bertrask in the northern part of the country. Interestingly, Bertrask is the only place where this cheese can be properly made. The dairy tried to expand its production of Västerbottenost to other locations in Sweden, but the cheese crafted elsewhere didn't taste the same. Many legends and rumors explain why this is so, but no one actually knows, so the mystery remains. So it can only be made in that one area. And I read on the BBC did a whole thing on this cheese. So I read on some of the other articles that they think it may have something to do with the type of wood that the cheese wheels are kept on, because they don't use they haven't used the same type of wood. But it could be anything that makes the cheese so much better in this one area. It's a mystery. Okay. And we want to, oh, River Lions, so happy about their games, and hopefully everything's continuing well. Haven't heard of anything not going well, so that's a good thing. And here's our last story. No, I don't have a good picture for this one afterwards, so you're going to have to look it up yourself. Here's a good video. Uh, to the rescue, a dog and a koala bear were rescued from a mine shaft near Ipswich in Queensland, Australia, by emergency services personnel who were called to the scene by the dog's owner. The owner thought the pooch might have been chasing the koala when both fell into the derelict shaft. The team of rescuers couldn't go down the shaft due to the danger, so they used ropes and safety nets and ladders you see in the video. The dog responded well, but the koala didn't cooperate as readily, and it took extra effort to get him out. Veterinarians checked both animals, and neither had any broken bones. So that was a blessing. Alrighty. So now, that was an interesting stories. If you have interesting stories, while I might not be able to get them into the coffee news itself because that is done by a higher power, um, you can always share your stories with me on STC Coffee News, on our Facebook page, on our everywhere we are. We're on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm loving it. And Twitter and um, Reddit. We're on Reddit. We're on Twitch. We're like all over the place. You can find coffee news everywhere. And Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app. If you are not on the Nextdoor app, you should really look at it because it's a great way for neighborhoods to keep safe and to let people know. So on in my neighborhood, um, there are about 3,000 households, and over 500 of us are on this app. So let's say somebody is trying to break into cars, and somebody's caught that on their cameras that are on their porch. They post that and let people know, hey, somebody on this street is going house to house trying to break into cars, so that you can protect yourself. There's also great um, community building things, like sharing your dog's picture, so that when you're going for a walk, somebody might recognize your dog and say hi as everybody's walking with their dogs in the neighborhood. Um, Girl Guide cookies. There's all sort before the pandemic, of course. Um, your local Avon lady, your local Scentsy person. So there's lots of opportunity to connect with your neighborhood. And so look that up. It's called Next Door, and it's a great community building app. Okay. I'm not paid to do any sponsorship of it or anything. I just think it's awesome, and I wanted to share it. Okay, so we have our first guest here, and she has been patiently waiting to join us. I would like to welcome Rachel At from Mrs. Clean and Bear Cleaning Essentials. There you are. You can hear me?
Hi.
Great.
I can hear you. You're one hell of a storyteller. I feel like we should switch this to bedtime and then I could have 20 minutes to
That's analogy,
myself, you
huh?
know?
Except I go to ahead really,
My
really late.
kids, just get the kids to line up for a story time with Gail. Soothe them
Love
to
to do.
sleep.
As a father, I read to my foster kids and my biological children, of course, but it was so great because then they got interested in reading and they love doing it.
Yeah,
So yeah, I have home daycare for 25 years,
so fun.
and I actually have another business I probably haven't
Yeah.
told you about, but that's okay. We're here to talk about you today, and
Oh,
yeah,
I feel like you're more interesting than I
well,
am.
you do so many wonderful things, and I want to bring on. Well, first, I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us what you do and why, and uh, because you're
Oh my
fabulous.
God.
So give
But I'm not fabulous before coffee. Like, and I'm still on my first cup, but like, the fabulous kicks in around 10, personally speaking. No, I'm just, my name's Rachel, local entrepreneur. I have a cleaning company called Mrs. Clean. And a few years ago, I guess birthed a second company called Bear Cleaning Essentials, where I hand make and bottle in refillable glass containers cleaning products that are safe for your home. I've just always been really passionate about getting the chemicals out of our bodies, out of our homes. It's one really, really simple thing we can do to take chemicals out of our homes by switching to natural cleaning products. I got really aggravated when I started using chemical free. I was unable to find actual chemical free options in the stores. And if I did, the ingredients were never listed on the label. So everything's on our labels. Like, it's just a full disclosure
so,
business.
um, how do you find like do you go back to old wives' tales and remedies or
Honestly, it started with needing a hand soap because we had a supplier for hand soap and they stopped shipping to Canada. There was some issue that I don't even remember. So I started just making hand soap, and then from the hand soap came the multi-purpose cleaner. Like, it just, I don't know. I just started researching and playing and became really obsessed. I think I have a little OCD. Like, I just see things through, and what I was finding on the internet wasn't good. Like, it was crap, and I'm like, well, if this is what's available for people, no wonder why they don't love cleaning with natural cleaning products, because the thing is they have to work
yeah.
and people want them to smell good. So I just started playing with what I was finding and started tweaking it to be better. And then honestly, with this pandemic, it's been crazy because well, everybody was out there trying to hoard sanitizer. I was trying all these supplier stuff, and have come to like, I've bought a bunch of base products in bulk, if that makes sense. So I've
Hmm,
bought like sanitizer in bulk, and then I just add to what I think needs to be added to. So, my nails are growing nicer, my hands look better, like they're not getting dried out from like what other people are selling on the market. So I'm just always trying to do things better.
well, we all appreciate that for sure. Everybody, you have a short storefront on
I do. 341 Merritt in St. Catharines. I'm trying to think like a breakfast place that might be nearby when they're going for
so
breakfast. Like, not
Lancers.
far from the Lancer.
Lancers down the street from you,
Yeah.
and up the hill you've got Early Bird.
The early bird. So I'm in between the Lancer and the early bird. If y'all are going for
Yeah,
breakfast, give me a shout.
absolutely. So
And there's a phone. If I'm not there, my phone number's on the door. Just send me a
that's
text.
brilliant. I love your shop. It's right across the street from Peary Appliances,
Yeah.
and they're great people too. Um, I know you've been through a lot of challenges with your business, and and what small business owner hasn't, right? But you've really been through a lot, and you've come out positively on the other side. You could write a book on, you know, um, overcoming obstacles, right?
Man, I'd have to find the time to start writing my shit down.
Well, that's why we have our phones take messages. We
Oh,
talk to them and say, transcribe this.
The thing is, what I've learned is like life is hard. Like life is like actually hard. It's hard. Like there's no two ways of getting about it. Like it's just hard. So you can either like get up every day and feel good and like slay the day,
What
or you can
joy?
get up. Pardon?
What brings you joy?
Man, everything. Like at the end of the day, my life is great. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have a bunch of booze from Dylan's since they started shipping locally. Like I have my daughter and my little baby pets. Like my business, there's always going to be like something, right? Like there's always going to be something. And so I just get up every day and I try to do what makes me happy,
And
you know?
it's such a great inspirational message because, as I've said many times before on the show, 97% of all the businesses in Niagara are micro to small businesses,
Yeah,
myself and myself, and we are each other's clients. And if
we are.
we support each other, we're dead. You know,
Yeah.
you have
And
to.
as a small business owner, like I don't have an 8-hour shift. Like my phone is constantly going. I'm constantly having to figure out this work-life balance. The thing is with I have a brain injury, so if I don't respond right away, I forget. Like, and I'll just drop the conversations I've been having. So there's this weird um, like there's been like massive hustle involved in the pandemic, but like also trying to be a mom with the kid, my child being home and homeschooling, and it's like
Right.
it's been fun.
That's one of my other businesses, which I'll talk about later. But no, you're truly an inspiration. I mean, I've seen your posts on Facebook and all throughout your challenges. You're always positive. You're always encouraging, and real. Like you're
Yeah.
always up, but I mean, real life is sometimes it's crappy. Like right now, and I am going to talk about this, even though you can't swear, but so
We talked about this.
now
Okay, Oprah, go on.
there's so many businesses. I have talked to so many business owners that have all said the same thing. It's almost impossible to find employees who want to come back to work or who want to find a job because of CERB, right? Because
I don't. Kate, so sorry to cut you off. I think I don't want to say anything that's going to be portrayed negatively. I can only talk about my experience as a business owner, and I love my staff. I love the ones that are coming back. I love the ones that are scared to death of COVID and just like can't come back because of anxiety or can't come back because the parents are going through chemo, so they need to be there. Like there's so many different reasons why people aren't coming to work right now.
it's not
Um, it's not just they want to collect CERB. Like I wholeheartedly see the underlying reasons as a business owner to why I have very little staff right now.
yeah,
But the concerning thing is we have ad after ad after ad out. We are an amazing employer. We are we pay well. Like we're accommodating to your family. Like we're one hell of an employer, right? But people, they're just sending out resumes and they're not showing up for interviews. Like that's what's happening.
I've had that happen myself. And even like verifying, we'll see you tomorrow, and they say yes,
And then they don't show up.
show up.
So there is something else going on outside of my own beautiful team that eventually will come back to work, and I support their decisions 110% during this. But like to hire new to even just kind of fill in a little bit right now, it's been impossible. Like I've gone from a team of 18 to 6.
Yeah, the
Like
transition
it's
time is so crucial, and yet it takes away from the steam that your business is
mhm.
building up, right? Yeah.
That's the thing. And you know what's even worse? And you know what? I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say it the way it is, Gail.
Okay.
And it hurts to be so honest sometimes, but the clients, they don't care. They don't care that
Yeah.
things can't be the way they used to be. Like, we're doing our best with customer service and stuff, but they just don't get it. There's like some get it, but there's like a huge percentage of people that just don't get it, and there's like no understanding that like things are like actually different right now from a business perspective, and the way it was like 5 months ago, it's absolutely impossible, and I don't even think it'll ever go back to being the same way. I don't think it can. Like,
Agree. I absolutely agree. Just like things changed after 9/11 forever,
yeah,
there are things that are changing from this that will be changed forever.
like economically,
Yes.
like what's happening right now is really scary. So I've had conversations with people, like, it looks like, do we just temporarily close down Mrs. Clean? Do we temporarily just close it down and put all our focus into Bear because that seems to need our attention?
A lot of companies are having that issue. So, what do you want to say to people out there if you're looking for some?
For work, like, honestly, we have
Yeah,
where we have PPE we can offer you. They need to have a vehicle, though. I hire independent contractors because I want, and it's mostly women that come to work for me because like they're dropping their kids off and they'll do the mom schedule and all of that.
yeah.
But I'm not opposed to hiring men at all. We're very inclusive, but we can offer hours around your childcare, around your husband's schedule, around your parental schedule, around your gym schedule, like whatever, right?
Absolutely.
Um, we pay well, we're contracted, we have all kinds of PPE. We're only sending you to one house a day right now just because we want to see if there's this second influx of COVID.
That's why
And we're,
that's why I haven't started printing again, because
yeah,
we had a big meeting with all the coffee news publishers around the world, and some of them have started again and had to stop because of the second wave. So,
yeah.
and I just want to keep plugging away at what works for now
Yeah,
and not have to start and stop.
exactly. Like, it's just not worth our energy to put into these other sides of the businesses that like we have no answers for. There's no amount of hustle that's going to fix my problems right now.
So, what can your clients do to help you?
You know what? Just be, our clients can be completely understanding if we don't send the same girl on the same day. Like, if we can't reschedule because somebody's sick, like, there's nothing. I have no extra staff right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and we love our clients, but it's almost like I have to retrain their
yeah.
expectation level on stuff that is just so outside of my control right now, sadly. And we love them, we appreciate them. I've been in business for 20 years.
Yeah,
Like, these clients, some of them have been with me since day one.
yeah. So, what is the
Like,
best-selling product?
oh, products right now are hand soap. Oh my god, I can't keep in stock. I just had to spend another $2,000 on soap base. So you know where my serb went.
Yeah, I hear you.
So yeah, our soap is selling like crazy, and we just you know who you should bring on this show is Renee from Small Scale Farms, because she is one
Yes,
interesting
I am
lady.
gonna reach out to her. I love watching her videos. She has also been has a turbulent
A
time.
force.
Yes,
A force. So
yes.
her and I have just collaborated, and she's gonna start offering Bear, or she did start offering my product line on delivery with the small scale farm boxes.
Um,
So like we literally have Bear everywhere now,
yeah.
which is like the coolest thing ever.
I have a when my kids moved out. I don't know if you know. I have five girls and one boy. They
Oh my.
well, all but one, because they all moved out, and then one came back. So the other rooms I Airbnb.
Oh
So
nice.
I love your hand sanitizer.
Thank
I
you.
have to get some more because the botanical cleaner is amazing. And
I feel like anyone watching this should hit me up on my cell phone today, and we'll put this number in the comments for
yeah,
a sample of the sanitizer.
let me do that. So
So 289
289
210
210
4456.
I'm dyslexic, so I have to be really careful when I'm typing in.
It's all good. And hit me up if you want to try some product. I'll give you some free samples. Just send me a text and let me know how you heard about me, and I'll get some samples ready for the coffee news people of Niagara.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much for joining me today. I know there's so much more we can talk about. I wanted to bring on your website just so people can see what it is and where to go, and I'll make sure it goes into the
Aw.
comments. So let me.
Doesn't our new site look pretty?
It does. You won't be able to hear me when I pull myself out of here, but give us a little rundown of your website there, okay?
So if you want to go to the shop section, you can access all of our products by scent because we just launched 4 different scents. I did notice a broken link last week, so we're working on that. But it's just about sanitizer that watched the coffee news, I think. But yeah, that's just our products there. We have all the old collection, the new collection. We have about 60 or 70 products now to choose from, in different scents that you prefer to clean your home. So, and they're all chemical free, they're all safe. If there's a product in it, like if there's an ingredient in it like vinegar or rubbing alcohol, which is now rye actually because you can't get rubbing alcohol, it's all diluted properly for your surfaces. Our glass bottles, look how pretty our bottles are there, eh? Our glass bottles are all refillable, and if you don't drop them, they have like an extended shelf life. So we're saving the planet as you come and refill your bottles because you're not putting them in a landfill or recycling. So I'm pretty proud about that.
Here, I love the soap, like the lavender eucalyptus bar soap. Who makes
Oh,
soap? Do you
I made the soap. Yeah.
really? I
You know what sells out every month is the charcoal soap. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, look how good my skin is since I started using my own
that's
soap.
awesome. I have get some of that. Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for being,
Thanks, lady.
and we'll
Thank
chat
you.
later. But
Okay.
thank you so much for everything you do, and we'll see you later.
Talk soon.
Bye. Well, Rachel at from Mrs. Clean and Bear Cleaning Essentials. I can't get over how much Rachel does for her customers, her clients, and the positivity that she brings with her products. So hit her up for something from the shop, and she's got some samples that are for coffee news readers. So and now we're going to get on with reading a little more of the coffee news. And I'm going to bring her number on while I read the next part. Um, so there's her number for cleaning. The website is Bear Cleaning Essentials. .ca. I'm going to pop that in there as well. And then we're going to see if I can center myself. And we are all looking for centering ourselves. Yeah. And so here we go. Quotes. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good or to evil. Pythagoras. And if you've heard of the Pythagorean theorem, that's how where this comes from. So winning the soul to good or to evil. I interpret that as meaning being able to see the difference and then act properly. But if you have a different interpretation of it, pop a comment in and let me know. So here's also the website for Rachel's shop. And our second quote: no act of kindness, however small, is wasted. So do something kind for somebody today and uh, be proud and happy that you've done that. So let's talk about what's happening. are you part of a group or a charity or an organization that has something coming up? We have the long term transitional care self help from the Alzheimer's Society, and Pump House from the 17th to the 31st is having an online fundraising auction. So you want to find more information about that, and you want to go to the niagarapumphouse.ca. Amy and her team there are looking forward to helping you get new pieces of art for your home. Okay. And also, of course, business referral, networking, marketing, um, and business group on Zoom every Thursday morning. So, tomorrow morning, if you would like to be a guest at this referral networking organizations meeting, um, call this number on the website or take it down now or come back and watch the replay to find it. All visitors are welcome, whether you have a business or not. It's fabulous. So don't don't let your business go under because you're not being able to get connections. Here, you can have connections who want to help you with your business. So there we have Mrs. Clean Ask the Experts, and there's her phone number again. And host families, I'm going to be coming on talking about that for next year. And here we have the trivia, which makes me go all the way down and all the way back up again, all the way down and all the way back up again. It hates showing me what the trivia is until I work for it. So there you go. Scientist Isaac Newton is best known for what? So here's the trivia. Okay. I'm not going to give you the answers. If you know the answers, pop it in the comments. If you get all 5 answers correct, you will win. You'll be entered to win if there are more than one person who get all 5 correct. But, you know, let's see if we can get more than one person correct. The prize is over $100 in value. So, and maybe we'll do a special prize of Mrs. Clean's products, their cleaning essentials for you as a prize. Rachel and I will work that out later. Um, so, trivia question number 2. What does the Italian term la dolce vita mean? If you know the answer, put it in the comments. Okay. Trivia number 3. How many bushels? Okay, I got to say this. I caught one of our readers caught this error. It's actually how many pecks are in a bushel. So you got to switch that around. How many pecks are in a bushel? Um, Trivia question number 4. Wisdom teeth are our third set of molars. True or false? You know the answer? Pop it in the comments. What does it mean to spill the beans? What does it mean to spill the beans? So there are your trivia questions. And if you know the answers, put them in the comments. We are simulcasting from to Facebook and YouTube. So we have lots of followers on both platforms. It's really cool to see. And of course, don't forget to reach out to all of our lovely sponsors and partners. And if you've got, take some time for yourself. Do something fun for yourself because still it's a crazy world and you still need to keep up your spirits. So there's Sudoku, word find, crossword, and our magic page. I am going to be changing the magic page. Um, we do have several, so I'll swap those out for you. Fresh way to say thank you. Edible arrangements. Don't forget them. And check out the river 105.1. Absolutely. And now we're going to go to our Did You Know? Is there something I'm missing? Let me check if there's. Do we have another guess? No, we're all good. Okay. Now, did you know Resort Hotel, the Banff Springs Hotel, is located in its namesake town in the Rocky Mountains, Alberta, Canada. It has become known as the Castle in the Rockies. Banff Springs Hotel. Have you been there? What's it like? Let me know in the comments. Long life. Did you know the mountain gorilla, an endangered species, lives in high altitude forests in Rwanda, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo? They live in troops or bands and have an average lifespan of 35 years when living in the wild. That's a long time. Did you know famous artist Emily Carr was a famous Canadian artist? Her 1912 painting, Street Alert Bay, recently sold for $2.4 million Canadian at auction. The subject of her painting is a First Nations village in the Canadian province of British Columbia. Did you know? Tea time. Tea is the most popular beverage in the world as I take a drink of my coffee. Mm. China is the country that produces the most tea, followed by India and Kenya. Other big tea growing countries are Sri Lanka, Vietnam, and Turkey. What kind of tea is your favorite? I love a good jasmine tea, but I also, my favorite kind of tea, I get in a large round brick, and it's white tea, and it's just amazing. I I can't drink green tea very much because the bitterness doesn't sit with me, but the white tea has these awesome flavonoids that um, just I could drink it all day. Um, Bad government. There's just something that rings true so much in that. Kleptocracy is the word used to describe a government whose officials use their positions of authority to steal public money for their own use. In other words, it means the government is corrupt. If you can find a government that isn't corrupt, I think that would be news for everybody. But not saying that all governments are corrupt or the people in the government are all corrupt. I, I think the majority of people get into the government mainly to help people, so their motives are good. Let's always try to think the best. And thank you. Oh, don't forget Stone Road Pharmacy in Virgil. Fantastic. Julie is there to help you. And all of our advertisers love hearing that you found them in the coffee news. So, on the lighter side, how far can a fox run into a grove? Only halfway. Then he's running out of it. What's your favorite joke? Pop it in the comments. Love to hear it. Absolutely love to hear it. I mean it. Put your favorite joke in the comments. Please make it clean. Just if you don't have a clean joke, don't put it in the comments. Thanks. A bus station is where a bus stops. A train station is where the train stops. Now you know why they call it a workstation. That's bad. How many computer programmers does it take to change a light bulb? None. That's a hardware problem. If number two's pencils are so popular, why are they still number two? How, how do pencils get graded? Do you know? Because if you know, I'd like you to come on the show and tell us how, who decides, like what is it chemically that makes a number two pencil, a number three pencil, a number four pencil, you know? I'm sure our readers would be interested in that. How was copper wire invented? Two lawyers were arguing over a penny. If you like that joke, then you probably do have some fun jokes. I was going to show you a book today. Just gonna, I was going to share with you a book today that I really, really fell in love with because it is so funny. And it's a book called How to Sharpen a Pencil. And literally, it is a book on how to sharpen a pencil. And I had no idea. They have exercises to do before you sharpen the pencil, and different types of sharpening and different types of pencils. And I actually have the coolest little doodad in my collection of doodads here. Um, and and this is what it is. Can you see that? It is a pencil sharpener, and it also fits into a drill. So I put this in my drill, and I can sharpen my pencils with my drill. It's awesome. You can get it at Lee Valley. Fabulous. If you have a fun story about a trinket or something, let us know. We're going to cut it short today because it's such a beautiful day, blue skies. We've had a fabulous guest on, Rachel Epp from Cleaning with Bear, bearcleaningessentials.ca. Fabulous. So hit her up and tell us the trivia answers in the comments. I also wanted to say that I really appreciate all of you, all of our readers, um, all of the restaurants. We are hoping to start printing again soon. And yeah, so thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming on with your business. If you have a business or you just have something nice you want to say to somebody, you can do it here at Coffee News Live. So here is a little bit of our closing. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. Bye for now.